Yo, what's up? What's going on? Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Did you miss your daddy? It's your number one cool cat, the coolest cat in the land. My name is Vichitika, and this is Vichitika Season 2, baby. You know how we roll, but we're doing a little different today. You know what I mean? Because this is Season 2, and I got my leading lady with me. Yo, ETNA, what it do?
Hey, and it's a vibe every time I pull up. You know what time it is, honey? It's Vichitika Reloaded. And right about now, my boy and I are somewhere in the world. KB is having his album media launch, and it's called The Last Dance. But I'm here to find out, is it the last album?
What up? So I done told you we're doing things a little different this time. The number one cook is still holding it down. But with the help of my girl ETNA, let's go.
I'm hanging out with the man of the moment, Mr. KB, Mr. Last Dance. How you doing?
I'm good, how you doing?
You look good, by the way.
Thank you.
Who dressed you?
Charles Ware.
Nice.
Yeah, it's found at Finnacle House on the 9th floor.
Yo.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I'm happy for you, you know.
I am happy for myself.
Alright, so Mr. KB, The Last Dance. I promised people were gonna find out what's behind the name, Last Dance.
It's my last project.
I thought so. I told these guys. Why though?
That's how I felt. I felt this should be my last project. But I'm actually thinking about it because the response has been.
Is it the response or the bags?
Maybe I might change my mind.
Okay. Now here's the thing, right? The most anticipated song of your album is My Diary 9. And you're very selective with your features. How did you come up with the features this year?
Well, I mean, I like to be as random as possible. You know, I always like to pick people that people don't expect. I like to have like one or two people on the song that people don't anticipate. You know what I'm saying? So, like a white celeb, I've always thought about white celeb. I always wanted to have like couple. I was gonna go with Chuzeo, but I thought, let me go with white celeb. And I thought he had a good story to tell. But you know, people will still try to make a big deal out of it. Oh no, but they're still listening to it. You know, the numbers still going up, and you know, it's still interesting. And there's always conversation around that. So yeah. So it still did its thing. Like the intended purpose was still
there. Like the AJ. Who expected the AJ? Now here's the thing, huh? Is it just me, or maybe this is a different kind of setup? Have you had this before for your album listening party?
Yeah, I mean, my fan base is. I tell you one thing I've noticed. Majority of the people that you see make a lot of noise on social media don't even buy the music.
Oh, wow.
They're just commentators. The people that buy, they never put a comment on Facebook. They just know about it and they come support and they pay for the product. That's one thing I've discovered about it. But it's always nice to have the fans that are always making noise. It's good to have conversations and. Yeah, so pretty much if you see my audience, that's the kind of audience that even my last album, if you came for my last album, Media Launch of Skype, you could have seen, you know, that's the demographic.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing. I know a lot of people want to talk to you right now. You're the man of the moment. Now give those people a reason at home. Why should they buy the Last Dance album?
Because it's a solid project. I don't even have to tell you about it. I mean, you've heard a couple of songs already out there. You've seen what I've done in the so many years I've been in the business. So just that alone should lure you to come and buy because you trust my sound. You've heard what I've done consistently all these years. So it's a no-brainer. When you get it, I know for sure you're going to find something you like. Out of 18 songs, you will definitely find something you love.
I trust you, man. All the best, KB. And just know we love you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, have fun. It's your night.
Yeah. Thank you.
Where's my
We're doing a
boy?
little special this time. So yeah, we're still talking to some more interesting people because this is the last dance. It's the last dance. Let's go! This is KB's Last Dance, the album launch. I don't know if this is an album. It might be, because it's the last dance. But we're still talking to some more interesting people. Hey, ETNA, let's go!
Joe Booga, I'm a bad boy. Vichitika S2 E1. How you doing?
I'm okay, how are you doing?
I'm good. How you doing, Ken?
Alright, how are you?
I'm awesome. How you
In person. For social media.
guys? I've made it. I've made it. For real.
Yeah, I do follow your works and I'm amazed.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Yo, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good, sexy like you.
Yo. Yo, now listen, guys. Apparently, KB said it's his last album. What do you have to say about that?
Said what?
It could be his last album. That's why it's the last dance.
That's what everyone says. Jay-Z said it. I heard Maki 2 say it. I'm thinking Slap is probably gonna say it. But at the end of the day, we gonna see. If this proves to be his best work, and people love it,
Leaving soon.
the love will bring him back. I'll buy that.
And what do you have to say?
It's a good joke. I mean, KB, he did the Ken Dumbo Nas. Look at, KB has been in the industry for quite some time. I think we're talking about over 20 years now. He's brought us hits from different artists. Personally, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of his works. I think I have all his albums, including this one that is just released now. So him saying this is his last album, for me is a joke. Because I feel like he just got started. You get my point? I was having a chat with him the other day and he was telling me the time he started this, like, there was no money. So now that he's making money, he can't say it's his last album. He's just...
Let's dance to that. Let's dance to that. Tip my fiance. Hey. Alright guys, thank you so much. Have fun.
And that's what we're doing. Basically talking to the coolest people at the last dance. We're still talking to some more interesting people, so keep it locked right here on Power TV. Mucho moons in the Z.
Okay guys, I'm so excited because I just bumped into one other person who's easily becoming one of my favorite people. It's a Superman. He could be there to save my life. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm awesome. Now for some of you that do not know, this is actually Superman So Good, Chef 187's manager. I can go on and on, the list continues.
For some of you that don't know, this is actually Edna. She made me famous. She did a video with me. It's all over YouTube and people are speaking to me now. What's up? How are you doing?
I'm good, how you doing?
Great.
I love your yellow, it's popping.
Thank you. You know how we do.
Yeah? And I know you're always on time. Is your artist here already?
My artist is on the way. We were shooting something today earlier. I'm not going to say what it was, but we were shooting. So he went home to change. He wanted to come here fresh. He's going to be here soon.
Nice. Now here's the thing, Mr. Superman. It's the Last Dance album. Have you sampled the album already?
I've listened to a few songs. I didn't have time to sample the whole project, but from what I heard, KB did what he did. KB is KB. KB is going to keep giving us classics. KB makes timeless music. That's what we need to appreciate. I know there's a lot of new people, but we need to give respect to the man.
Did you tell him to feature 187?
There's something.
All right. Now he said this might be his last album. What do you have to say about that?
I believe I've been trying to run away from music and management for a long time. There's people I don't like Milezi, you know what I mean, and my dad. I've been trying to run away from them for a long time. But I believe when music loves you, there's nothing you can do. We can say so many times that we're going to retire, that we're going to move, we're gonna leave music, it's gonna be the last time. But when the passion calls you, you're gonna do it. Nonetheless. You do even 2 albums after that.
Is your artist performing tonight?
I hear there are no performances per se. I know they're going to talk about the artists, but I don't think there's performances. No.
What are you looking forward to tonight?
KB and Sheffy are on one label now, Nexus. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do together now that they're on that label, and now that we can bother him for music because he's on the same label as Sheffy. So maybe we're going to have more classics, you know what I mean?
Right, Timura, super. Let's vibe to this one. Let's go. I'll make you dance. Hey, 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 hey.
While these guys are vibing this song, do you know this song? Given head quarantine, I don't know where you've been. Speaking of quarantine, this one is done by T-Boy T-Busy. Yeah, Diana, let's go get him. It's over there.
Let's go. I've seen somebody in the pew here.
Oh, I'm going to throw my interview.
Yeah, you found me. I'm over here. Yeah.
It's the songbird Kantu.
Hey,
how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Poppin'. Hi.
This is our trust interview. What up? What's happening?
He's a party pooper. Real definition of a party.
No, she looks nice. Let's hear you.
Thank you.
Look at her face.
Look at you. Mama, she's doing good.
I like it. Stop it. I like it, you guys.
All right, Kantu. We love you.
I love you too.
You've worked worked with KB so many times.
Yes, yes.
Are you on the album? Yeah.
On this album?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no.
That's the time you're deciding not to do music.
No. I think because I had so much going on, I was away from the studio for a very long time. And yeah.
Have you sampled it?
I'm always working with KB like all the time, so it becomes a little monotonous for me to always be on his projects like all the time. People like want to hear new voices, you know what I mean? So yeah.
I mean, I'm just here to like, you know. Just here to look at her.
I have sampled it. It's a beautiful album.
What's your favorite song so far?
The one that dropped today.
Did
you hear the bars?
No, do you know what I heard? 3.
Clown. No, you're such a clown. No.
Oh, what are you looking forward to tonight, Kanti?
Well, I'm just looking forward to the video that's dropping. KB is a very hard-working man, and above all, he puts heart to everything that he does, and that's the reason why I feel comfortable working with him. Like, I've done more songs with KB than with any other producer. True. He understands my vocal range, my abilities, and stuff like that, and that's one thing that I really appreciate about him. So I hope this is not his last album, though.
Because the name is quite suspicious. It's the last dance. It might be.
Okay, let's do the last dance for him, you know. And we understand you when you say you quit and come back. We love you, Kanti.
Yeah,
All the best.
I'm not quitting for it. Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Hey, guys, this is a banger. My dad is hanging out with someone. Check it out.
Hey, yo, T-Boy, do a sing-along one time.
Hey,
what? T-Boy,
I need to drink some water for me to feel energized.
You know what I mean? Judge Akaili.
It's been a long time, long day.
Alright, the man of the hour, KB, you work with him, he's like a close friend. How does this moment make you feel?
It makes me feel nice because it's another stage to one's life, you know. When you finish recording an album and you release it out to the people there, it's a moment where you feel you've achieved something and you've accomplished something. So yeah, I'm proud of him, and we've come a long way, me and him. It's like working together 11 years now. Yeah, so
Wow. Quick, sorry to cut you off. What do you think about the name of the album, The Last Dance? What comes to your mind when you hear The Last Dance?
wow, me and him been talking. He's been saying it feels like he wants to retire. So I'm like, no, man. Then he says, Takula boy, we've been about for a long time. So I'm like, no. We still gonna kick it. I remember me, him, and Makitu, we had a discussion, and Makitu was saying, you know what? Even I feel a little tired, but maybe I might retire sometime soon. And I'm like, no, me, I'm not retiring till the day I die. Yeah, and then it's a nice album. It's a nice project. I'm there for the project, and it makes me feel
The man of the hour. I'm out here trying to get information because he knows you. So I want to get your song.
Yeah, what do you want to find out?
The Last Dance. Is this our final cha-cha or what?
I might change my mind.
It's like kind of The Last Dance 2.0.
That's what I see. It's all about giving it your best, because this project, I'm on, I don't know what number the song I featured on is, I've forgotten, but yeah, you know, we're working and getting chemistry. So music, for me, I believe, there's never a last dance. The last dance is when you die.
I love that. Any last message before I let you go to enjoy the party? What message do you have for KB? He's your brother, so I bet you got words to say to him.
Keep doing what you do best. Keep busy. Keep doing what you do best. Yeah, you have to keep doing what he does best. And the message to anybody that might be watching right now, God loves you, and keep your spirit high. because God doesn't hate anyone. God created all of us equally. So whatsoever I can achieve, you can achieve. Whatsoever anybody else has achieved, you can achieve in Jesus' mighty name.
Yeah. Let's get it. Thank you so much, T-Boy. Yeah, well, have a great night.
That's what we have here. It's an internet session, man.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine, perfect.
What's your name?
My name is Baba.
How are you finding this event so far?
Yeah, perfect. I'm enjoying, man.
That's what's up. Any message to KB?
Yeah, congratulations for him for 2 years. We just came for him today.
Wow, that's very nice. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Put it on me, on it. Guys, there's so many people around here. There's so many faces. Tempers are rising due to the excitement. Others want to listen to the album, but Dad is hanging out with some people. Umubebebe, Tiana.
Yeah, guys, last. What's going on? What's happening? So Tuesday International Tiana is in the house. Yo guys, I'm gonna be talking to both of y'all. So let's just get it. I'm gonna start with you, Tuesday. KB is like your elder brother, yeah? What message do you have for him tonight?
Well, first thing first, I thank KB for putting me or giving me an opportunity to be part of the artist who he featured in the album. That's song number 5, Celebration, which features Dimple Williams, myself, and Slick Boy from Undola. So ndio wansansa sana pakusanga kuno nabakamba kwena nababombesha sana barabombesha namwinida ini yako batsinango akale. I've always been a fan and nokusampera pe opportunity yakwa mwache imbako muri chisong cha sona so
it's pretty dope.
So yeah, ningumva bwino sana otherwise.
Nice one. Don't know how Popoka last. I like this. Yo Tiana, what's going on?
Well, I'm just happy that I'm here for the album launch.
Yeah.
It's such a great honor to be here actually.
Yeah, so how are you finding the vibe so far?
The vibe, the energy around is just so great. Like, oh yeah, I'm here. I'm just excited.
Alright, so KB, he's a veteran in the game. I might even call him a living legend, you know what I mean? Because he's been doing this for a long time. And you was a young artist, you know, you started putting work in the game and now you're being recognized. How does it make you feel that you're supporting an even bigger legend in the game?
Well, it does feel good. I mean, at some point, okay, not at some point, obviously I will want somebody to do that for me as well. So obviously, yeah, it's actually exciting.
Yeah. Any message for KB? It's his potentially last album. I hope it's not, but it's possibly his last album. What are your thoughts on that? When you hear that, okay, let me ask you this. When you hear the word "The Last Dance," what comes to your mind?
The greatest is like a bang. I even doubt it's going to be the last thing because the last is always like the best. You know when people say, what's that saying again? Kalas Kanalengeza. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Exactly.
Yo, choose it. This is KB's maybe last album. He might retire. How does that make you feel as an artist? That just, exploded into the game and you want to work with people like KB and he might be retiring. How does that make you feel?
Actually, I don't feel anything because I believe this is not his last album. And then I never sing cafe. They are last year. So apaka means mana nadai ile isapo. I'll be part of it. So
nice.
The album, last year.
Yeah. Hey, go let's speed up.
Otherwise, special shout out to KB. Like he's been in the game. He's a legend, and I've been looking up to him. So special shout outs. God bless him. And the album, kwa boloktish can hit not in a banana.
Cheers, natatena sana wa guy. Hello, mwachama kanisha mmone. Na mpopo kabagamba last.
Cheers.
For me never met. Man and man mvwikire. Alright guys, thank you so much for allowing me to come to your table and just have this small conversation with you. Yeah, ETN, let's get it.
We've been for a long time. Come on.
Thank you guys, much appreciated.
That's what they said. Remember, we had KB's album listening launch and it's called The Last Dance. Now here's the thing. I just met one superstar that you guys might not know. But guess what? She's featured on this album and I'll have my dad talk to her. Her name is Lanji.
we're still here. KB's Last Dance. I'm here with one of the superstars that's actually on the album. She's been in my diary 9, which is pretty impressive. She's a young up-and-coming artist, but is a rising star. Super hot. Yo, Lanji, what's going on?
What's up? How are you, my dad?
I like how Lanji's personality just changes. Guys, this is not her. But when she's like speaking,
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
Pina Pena.
It's a different thing when I'm on the mic, you know, like not this mic, but the one in the
Guys,
studio.
give me attention.
You an issue for
Hey, Andrew. What's going on?
Hi.
What's good?
Hi.
What's going? You're the next big thing, girl.
Same old thing.
You're the next big thing. Did you hear me say that?
Thank you very much.
How you doing?
Great. How are
Okay,
you?
cool. I'll leave it that with you. Bye.
Okay.
EDNA, ladies and gentlemen, EDNA. All right, Lanji, this is a question I'm asking all the superstars. This might be KB's potentially last album.
Yeah.
It might be. How does that make you feel, considering you just started working with KB just now?
It makes me feel great. When I first went to his studio, I think I had a lot of questions in mind. Like, why are you stopping music? You're such a positive energy in the industry. And, you know, at some point I felt touched, you know, to be part of such a big thing. And it's like the last dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's been an amazing thing to work on, you know. Yeah.
How's your working relationship with KB? You on the albums, obviously, you put some studio time in there. How was it working with her?
Well, it was awesome. You know, I think I have this chemistry with DJ Draw because he produces most of my songs. But with KB, he's flexible. You know, he'll ask you to maybe do certain things, and you feel you can do it. You know.
All right, I'm asking you to rate KB's album out of 100. How much
100.
percentage are you giving it?
I think I'd give it 98.
All right, I like the fact that you didn't say 100 because I would be like, why are you lying? Because nobody's 100. Nobody's perfect.
If you round it off, it's 100. It's a really great album. Dope artists featured on it, and you know, him inviting young talent on it was really a great thing. I'm grateful.
Yeah. Thank you so much for talking to me, superstar.
Thank you.
Have yourself a great night, yeah?
Thank you.
All right. Hey, let's get it. We're still talking to some more interesting superstars. Speaking of superstars, let's go.
I'm hanging out with a superstar. And this superstar needs no introduction. Niori Jabba Waramba. What's good?
Punda vat pike.
I'm really careful. I can see you because you're in Hawaii. Don't worry. What's good? So how are you doing? How's your night going so far? MK Market too.
Man, I'm good. The event is well attended, so yeah. People are excited. It's a great album. I'm on it, so
Of course.
yeah. KB's win is my win, so I'm here.
Yeah. And I was actually saying, I just hope someone can just release an album without Sheffield Market too, in a good way though. What made you feature on this one?
I've worked with KB on a number of songs, even songs that he hasn't produced, he has mixed. Like for example, he mixed I Declare and a few other joints, you know what I mean? And yeah, we are friends beyond the music business. So when he called me saying I have a joint for you, it was an honor to be on it.
And I love the fact that you said you've been friends, therefore you can also read his mind to some extent. He's saying it might be his last album. Do we believe?
Yeah, I actually can believe that because I'm working on my last album too, man. So it's
Look at my face.
it's one of those things.
We still need you.
What goes up?
Must stay up. Okay, now here's the thing, MK Maggie too. A lot of people were saying, no, why do we have White Celeb on this Diary 9? Why do we have this?
Actually, had my favorite verse on the diary.
What did you get? The only thing I got is Zru. Tell me, please, break it down for me, please.
Yeah, man. One thing about the diary, you literally write your story. You don't have to write it any other way. You don't have to write someone's story or the way someone else writes it. You write your story in a way that you can understand it. So, why Celeb told the story, man? You don't understand it.
Guess what? I just remembered something. Risky said something on that verse. She said she wanted to be under Kopmala swag. but the answer that you gave her was kind of like, what do you have to say about that?
Well, two things. First of all, I don't remember what she was talking about. And like I was literally a different person 10 years ago. 2010 is a long time ago. And the second thing is sometimes a producer or a label owner or whatever would tell you no, not because you are whack or they think you're whack, but because they just feel like, you know what, I mean, this artist is not, like I don't think I would help them. They need like a different artist.
I get it. Sometimes it's not the artist.
Yeah, for example, like, what am I going to do with Mumbayachi? How am I going to help Mumbayachi? You know what I mean? So I would never sign Mumbayachi. Not meaning he's not talented or anything, but like I don't think I would really add value if I signed him. Yeah.
Man, I love you more now. I need to spend more time with you, man. I didn't see it from that perspective.
Yeah, but
shout out. Have fun.
Thanks for having me.
Don't drink and drive.
Bless.
Yo, what do you know about the captain of the ship? What do you know about the lyrical master? What do you know about that? Find out like this.
King of the new wave, Kunkayani, what's good?
How you doing?
I'm awesome.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
You're always showing up, but you're missing on this album. How come?
Hey, I'm missing. I did the last diary, so does that count for anything?
No.
Hey, King of the New Wave, man. Come on, don't play with me.
Bro, what are you looking forward to?
KB looked at me be like, when in the midst of like all the crazy stuff, KB was like, oh, that kid doing something. And that, to me, that meant everything. I was coming here with that dead or alive. But I'm here and we are celebrating more than an album. We're celebrating an artist who's like lived like decades. Is it decades or a decade?
It's a decade.
It's a decade of music and we love it, dog, and we're out here,
Yeah.
Last Dance.
Last Dance. He's saying it might be his last album. What do you have to say about that? Might.
What I have to say about that is I'm coming to your studio to do the last song for the next 5 years. They're sampling now.
Yeah, I think let's go watch something, guys. Mucho Muzinizi.
This is KB's last dance, Bagamba. I'm here with the superstar, the living legend, man. He's been doing this for a long time. He goes by the name of Romeo. Let's go. Bagamba Chanyo. Laka, how's it going?
Pushing. We're not complaining. We're having fun, It's the last dance, so yeah.
How does this make you feel, considering this might be his last album? It's a possibility.
Well, KB is my brother.
Yes.
I understand his work ethic, So, because he's signed a lot of people under K-Army, so it's only right that he concentrates more on the artist than his own projects, So I feel it's a great move and somehow it's sad because he's the only person who manages to put all the artists at one place. You understand? So, somehow it's good, but...
but somehow, just
for the industry.
For the industry, it's good.
For the industry, it's somehow sad because he's one of the few people who managed to bring all the artists under one roof. So,
You've worked under K-Army so many times.
10 years.
You've been there for like a long time. Yeah, you've known KB from the very beginning. How does this make you feel? How proud of a moment is this for you?
Well, I'm proud of KB because we started this thing, small, and I've seen those days of rumor, president, you understand? It's a huge achievement because I've seen him move from this stage to this stage where he's at right now. So I'm super proud of my big brother. I really appreciate the effort that he's doing for me and for other artists as well. So keep it going. It's the last dance, but it doesn't mean he's going to stop producing. He's going to be producing, but he won't just do any albums because he also needs to concentrate on the artist that is signing.
Right. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your night. Bless up. Salute you. We love you. Salute.
The 2000. 2000. Who's got more than 2 pin? Who's got more than 2 pin for the? How much is that?
I'll get it at 200.
I don't know. I hear 25 here. I hear 25 here. How much? 3 pin. I hear 3 pin here. I hear 3 pin. Do we have more? How much? 5,000 kwacha bombshells in the building. In case the Machimuchita introduced, that's how she introduces herself. Hello, 5 pin. 5 pin, 5 pin. Do you have any? Zara, take on. 7 pin. Zara's in the building. 7 pin. Bombshell. 8-5. Bombshell didn't come to play. You're Bombshell. Now she was turned off Mom Corona to stabilize. 8-5. Do we have anyone beating 8-5? Hello, where the boys at? What guy, Chishan? Hello, what guy, Marat Sebanya, Venko Sigas. 8-5. 8-5.
Yeah?
Do you have anyone beating 8-5? Zara, Shingaidia. 9,000. Ashar Morfu. My banks are closed. Can we trust this gentleman? We have a lot of cameramen here. They'll take a picture. Bombshell, what up? 10-5. Oh, she just beat your record. Bombshell, 10-5. I'm sure we have no challengers. Do we have any? Zara. 11 pin. She just won't let it go. Hello, we need to have a battle of the sexes here, yeah? Eleven pin, going once. Bombshell. 11-5. Oh my God. Hello, 11-5, bombshell, going once. Going twice. Zara. Boom, pin. She just won't let it go, right? Oh my God. Boom, pin, going once. Going twice. Hello. Let's give you that for our best time more now. No one is beating 12 pin. Going once. Going twice. Going thrice. Sold. Please come to the stage. Yo, Killer, did you just break the record? I think Killer just broke the record.
Alright, you know I'm the type to dance even without the music. It's been an amazing night, the last dance. We're yet to see if it's going to be his last album, but I hope not. You've seen him talk to amazing people. Hey guys, Vichitika, you know what time it is. Muchi Nezi!
Not Penya Bagay, not Luvana. You know how we roll, but then This is season 2, so we're doing things a little different. My girl EDNA will be with me the entire season 2. Let's go! But unfortunately, we gotta say bye for now. The episode 12. To all military na be content. So number 1 cook at the coolest cat in the land. My name is Medad. I got my girl EDNA in the house as well. But for Manje, drink beer, say vote.